Okay, we're at the 6-minute mark now. I'd be lying if I said my arms wasn't getting tired from holding it, but I always seem to forget my tripod. It's sitting right behind my drums, because sometimes I like to film myself on drum videos. By the way, I don't know these train numbers since they changed all the train numbers. All I know is this one's coming from the Atlanta area around Fairburn, Georgia, and if you look back there, you can see how it's kind of coming from the right. I'll zoom in onto this track. And it's heading that way through LaGrange and eventually into the Manchester, Georgia yard. And then from there, it'll go through Woodland, Georgia, Toppleton, Georgia, Junction City, Georgia, other little small towns like Oglethorpe and Montezuma. Eventually, it'll go past the Cordial rail cam that Virtual Railfan has. Once the train gets into Manchester, if it doesn't have to stop, it can make it to the Cordial camera in 2 hours. A buddy of mine who was a CSX engineer that ran that route told me that, because he ran it from Waycross to Manchester and back for 21, 22 years. So. A little over 8 minutes now. I think I see the ending. Yep. Yep, if you've never been down this way, this is once again LaGrange, Georgia. And this is a CSX Lineville sub double track main. He's heading to Manchester. And then about 2.5, 3, 4 hours later, depending on if they get stopped or not, they'll go by the Cordial camera, Virtual Railfan camera. So heading back that way, they head north. That track to the right, where it veers off to the right, that's where he came from, around the Atlanta, Georgia area, Fairburn, Georgia. And if they keep going straight, they'll enter the ANWP, which is the Atlanta and West Point lines. Same if they go off to the right. And then from there, once if they stay on these two main lines, they'll either head through Opelika, Auburn, Alabama, eventually to Montgomery, or they'll veer off to the right on the other side of LaGrange and head toward Birmingham. So And if you're wondering where this location is, I'm under an underpass, as you can tell, under Lafayette Parkway's underpass. It's a good spot because you can see the signals down that way. You got a signal mast right there and 2 more down there. Alright, take care, people.